Hey, what is up guys? Jay Burton here. And in this video we're going to take a look at one of my workout sessions. I finally recorded one. Now some of you are probably thinking, Jay Burton, why are you posting a workout session? You're not even that big. You're right, I'm not that big. But let me tell you something. It's not about how big you are or how much you can lift. It's about the progress you have made since you started. If you can say you're proud of where you're at now, you've been doing good. I used to be 115 pounds. Now I'm 155 and I feel amazing. I used to have such low self-esteem. Not anymore. Fitness has done that for me. If you're severely overweight or underweight, I recommend getting into the gym. Also work on your nutrition, it's very important as well. So anyways, we got chest day, and I always start off with my upper pecs because that's where I need the most work in my pecs. So incline bench. That's where I start with. I normally will alternate between like dumbbell and barbell. Like some weeks I'll start off with incline dumbbell press instead of barbell. It's just to mix things up a little bit. And so here we're at 135, so we're still not quite at my body weight. I'm not going super heavy because, well, this is after 2 weeks from the gym. And I don't have a spotter. So we're just taking it easy today. Of course, if you look at my face, it looks like I am not taking it easy. I look like I'm in pain. Oh man. Alright, so here's the last working set, hitting 155 pounds. I'm sorry, 145. Starting to get a little bit harder. We're going to end on this set and we're going to move on to something else. Alright, so now we're on to dumbbell flat bench. I decided to get a little bit of flat bench in there because it can help work on your overall pec development. And I like to do light dumbbells for this workout exercise so I can focus on that muscle contraction. A lot of times when you're doing heavy weight and you're struggling, you start recruiting other muscles in your body, which is fine, you know, for overall development, but I'm wanting to work on my pecs specifically. So if you go heavy weight, you're going to start really pulling in from your front delts and your traps, or not your traps, your triceps. And so we just want to completely isolate the pec as much as possible. And so light dumbbell flat bench can definitely do that. One thing to note is if you look at my shoes, they're very flat bottom and goofy looking, right? Well, the flat bottom is not on accident, it's on purpose. There's a lot of exercises where you want a flat foot on the ground, especially deadlifts. And I would say squats, but some people actually prefer an elevated heel on squats because it can help take the pressure off the knees. But flat bottom shoes, they have a lot of uses in the gym. So now here we're going down a little bit in weight, because I'm starting to get a little bit fatigued, but I still want to focus on the contraction more than anything else. Just getting that squeeze at the bottom. One thing a lot of new people don't do is they don't breathe correctly. You know, you got to make sure you're breathing right. It helps the lift go a lot easier, and it helps you avoid the whole red tomato face. My brother does that all the time. I make fun of him. I mean. And you can always tell when a nerd is lost in the gym. Look at how pale my skin is. It doesn't help that I'm wearing black clothing. But dang, I'm pretty much Casper the Friendly Ghost over here. This summer I'm definitely going to be getting some sun. I needed that. So now we're on to dumbbell flies. It's good to always incorporate some sort of fly movement into every chest workout. This helps hit your sides of the chest. That way you're actually extending it, you know, sideways. Helps give that more fuller looking pec. Now I will alternate between dumbbell flies, incline dumbbell flies, cable flies, or pec deck. Any sort of those variations just really help mix it up and focus on that development of those sides. Now if you can, you typically want to go a little bit further down than what I'm doing. Even when I do light weights though, if I go down past the point I'm going, my shoulder starts hurting pretty bad. So I'm not getting the full range of motion. But I mean, if you're doing it to avoid an injury, it's very important. Alright, so here's our last chest exercise. I'm going to be doing some just no weighted dips. Typically I would actually have a dip belt on and have like at least a 25, somewhere to a 45 depending on the rep scheme. But we're just going nice and easy at the end of the workout. And on dips it's a little tricky. If you're leaning forward, you're going to focus more on your pec. If you're more upright, you're going to hit more of your triceps. So it's very important that you try to lean forward if you're going to do pecs. Now you notice these little wraps around my wrist. Bracers, thinking a while. Yeah, my bracers. Well, These little wraps are for my tiny little wrist. They're still from a body of a 115-pound boy, so not too good. Alright, then I decided to do a little bit of calves. I'm trying to get calves twice a week because they need some work. So we're going to be doing some leg press calves. And one thing one of my friends who's a physical therapist liked to point out, when you're doing the calf press, you don't want to lock out your legs, because the calf muscle actually it extends a little bit past your knee in the back of your leg. So if you have your legs locked out, you're not hitting that part of the calf. Whereas if they're slightly bent, then you can incorporate the whole calf muscle. I'm feeling pretty fatigued at this point, and it wasn't even that hard of a day. But just, that's what happens when you take a break from the gym. The first day is always pretty rough. This will be our last set here. Look at them shoes, they're so goofy looking. What a dork. Oh, watch me trying to get, watch. Oh, struggling. Oh, okay. Alright, so here's what I had after the gym. Had some whey protein, and then some chicken and rice. Very solid meal. And that was it. Alright guys, thanks for watching.